Well, with gun deer season just a couple days away now, the caution for chronic wasting disease grows. Positive cases of CWD have already been found in over 15 Wisconsin counties this year, even here in Eau Claire County. But as our own Alyssa Lyons reports, a new set of bills introduced in the Wisconsin legislature is aiming to stop the spread.
Some people take it very seriously and some people don't. And why they don't or don't, I can't tell you.
3 bills, 3 objectives, but one goal: prevent the spread of CWD.
These bills would fund testing, kiosks, as well as positions to help for more testing, as well as the disposal sites, which are now really relying on volunteer organizations and volunteers to do that, and really the state should be taking care of that.
If approved, funds for carcass disposal sites, CWD testing kiosks, and CWD education, research, and management would be factored into the state budget and established as requirements to be upheld by the DNR. The secretary of the Wisconsin Wildlife Foundation says unless the state manages disposal sites, private clubs have to foot the bill by creating independent dumpsters.
Here in the Chippewa Valley, there's several clubs that have those, and then you just simply put it into that dumpster. Those clubs then have the expense of taking the cost of putting the dumpster there.
According to the wildlife secretary, that can be a cost of around $2,000 for clubs, and they're only reimbursed a quarter of the amount by the DNR, usually about $500. A lack of enough kiosks and disposal sites also leads to improper disposal of deer waste, which can affect the landscape if the deer haven't been tested for CWD.
A lot of times people will take it out to a state recreational area and dump it illegally, or they'll put it in their field. But then now you're talking about getting the if it is CWD, has CWD, it hasn't been tested, then those prions can get back into the landscape, and that's how CWD spreads.
DNR wildlife biologists say currently most of their funding comes from USDA grants, but could benefit from having extra dough in their pockets.
Whether it be for more carcass disposal options, more sampling options would always be good. And all these things definitely do cost money. It's the research that universities are doing and other things like that to try to figure out whether there could be something that could be done to slow the spread and eventually like a cure for CWD. All that research also needs funding.
That was Alyssa Lyons reporting. Now the legislative package deemed Healthy Herd, Healthy Hunt are out for co-authorship at this time.